Be in Dad's Hands edit. You can see that I have a black fabric over Dad's legs here. He's wearing a black shirt. We took this in front of a thunder gray seamless, so everything's pretty dark in the background already, but like obviously we want to totally black it out for this image. So all that we're gonna see here is baby's head, arms, Dad's arms, and everything else is gonna be black. So we're gonna start by duplicating the background layer. I'm gonna go to Select, Subject, and that's gonna select mostly baby's, baby and Dad's arms, and like randomly selected this little area up here for some reason and that, but that's fine. We're not gonna worry about that. I'm going to invert this selection so that everything except for the baby is selected. So let's go to Select, Inverse. And now I don't want the edge of this selection to be super hard. I want it to be feathered so that when I paint over it, it's not like an ultra hard edge where, just looks like basically I took a pair of scissors and cut this image out and glued it onto a black piece of paper. So it's going to have a nice soft edge around it, just like it would naturally in the image. So let's go to Select, Modify, Feather, and we're going to go like 15 pixels for this image. You can kind of, guess and check here with depending on what your depth of field was when you shot it. We're going to go OK. And I'm going to take a black brush tool, oops, and I'm just going to paint all of these areas that are selected with a black brush tool at 100% opacity. Okay, now we can deselect everything. And that looks pretty good. I'm gonna paint over these areas that Photoshop missed with that selection. I'm gonna mask off. I just added a layer mask to this top layer, and I'm just gonna mask off where it did paint over his arm a little bit here. I think that was the only spot pretty much. Yeah, we're gonna go right here a little bit, and you can just mask off if it's selected too much. Okay, so I'm gonna merge that down, and it looks like I've got everything nice and blacked out, but sometimes you look at an image and you think, oh yeah, this looks good, this looks solid, and then you go to upload it to Facebook or something and you've got banding. Well, I'm going to show you how to check that, and I'll show you where I missed some spots here, even if it to the naked eye kind of looks like I've got it pretty good here. So I'm going to add an adjustment layer, levels adjustment layer, and take this midpoint here and scooch it all the way over to the left. And now you can see, obviously, I kind of did this on purpose if you didn't notice, but I left some spots here unpainted. So when you miss some spots, this is just an easy way to show like those and to show you banding and stuff that you might not be able to see. So let's select the background layer again, black brush, and just paint over those spots now that you can see them really well. And after you're done with that, you can actually just delete that levels layer. All right, there you go.